so I know off the top of my head, who is speaking today?
Um,
Me not.
the people in the parties is my party consists of me, Assman, Sneezy Camp, and Sam. And Stick, I don't Stick, I don't know if you want me to present your party or if you would like to present them.
Yeah, for our party, the speakers will be me, Cooper, and Clyde.
Roger.
Is it only two parties?
Yep.
I'll invite them all up to the stage.
No, don't like invite them to stage yet. Dodge will invite them when like the time comes. We still got like 5 minutes.
I just
Okay.
need to know. I
Gotcha,
just
gotcha,
need to
gotcha,
know.
gotcha, gotcha.
It's
We're
my
just
time.
we're just here to be entertaining for 5 minutes while we let people join.
Boy.
And we have a neutral party in Nick to entertain, so that way it's not biased.
Fucking bad to charge it.
Continue.
Yeah, keep going. Don't stop. Don't get shy now.
Come on, Nick. Come on.
You got an audience. Go on. Don't
Come
be
on, Nick.
shy.
Don't be a man child.
I can't stop laughing with this.
Should we kill and eat the cool man as her?
Okay, which do I have the Sunday of this? Comes true.
Don't stop. It was going so
Yeah,
well.
keep going. You can't stop.
I can stop with laughing, dude. Wait. Okay. Like that, the dreams come true. There are you. Put her back. Try and make plans. You're not with the fans. Slam the door. Hate ignore. No, 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 no.
Nick, can you do some Bad
Let you
Bunny?
go.
Ooh.
You got 2 minutes before the debate, Nick.
Which I've listened never to Bad Bunny. Okay. Wait, I've something.
Did we ping everybody saying that this was starting?
It should have pinged people. I pinged people when I did it last time on accident, so.
All right. You guys may all have seen we have other things to celebrate today besides the debate. We are so proud to announce that we're officially merging with
Yippee. Highguard.
Highguard. You may have seen. For more details, please see the Treaty of Integration that I posted
Yes, sir.
in the announcements chat.
The
Yeah,
twin
big
has been
day though.
absorbed in the womb.
Yeah, yep.
Now New Canaan.
New Canaan merger coming soon.
Oh my god.
All right, should we we'll pop back down?
Yeah, we'll pop down and it'll be your turn to entertain for a minute.
Good luck.
All right. Hey. Hey, people watching. Do I start yet? All right, everybody. Welcome to the second election debate of Westhelm. Now, the first one was quite a spectacle. So we got to beat that record. Now, sitting here with me, I have some trigonometry homework that I'm going to be doing throughout the debate. people in attendance. Holy crap. Um, yeah, so I've got some questions lined up for every single candidate for Parliament. Mostly serious. The occasional response gauger. And we're gonna be bringing up people here, and we're gonna give them 5 minutes to speak. All right, who wants to speak first? Who wants to answer my questions? All right, if I'm correct, all right, I'm pretty sure this is a party leader. Hey, there's Stick.
Leader.
So you're
What?
running for Parliament.
Yeah, but I'm not the ring Cooper out, but sure, I'll go first.
Oh, you're not the leader?
So I can go first if that's.
Answer my question. Are you the leader or no?
I'm not.
So who's the leader?
Cooper.
All right, then get off my stage. What are you doing here? Hey there, Coop.
Hello.
I hear you're the party leader.
I am.
Could you
That
explain your
is
party
me.
for the audience?
So we don't disagree with the other party that much, but we stand on building a lot more of the public works. Like there's stuff like the courthouse that's been unfinished for the entire time I've been playing. And
This is
then
true.
there's all sorts of things we'd like to get feedback from the people, of course, on what should be built, whether that's train lines to different countries, whatever it may be. But yeah, we're running on building Westhelm's infrastructure, like the actual public buildings, whatever builds there might be.
Okay, infrastructure. I like that.
Mhm.
Is there anything else your party is focused on?
Well, of course, there's building ties with other nations nearby. We've got to be friendly with a bunch of the nations.
Absolutely, love thy
There's of
neighbor, right?
course there's of course the Aspasia question, but that will take both parties. Um, but yeah, we're hoping to build a greater Westhelm.
Well, that sounds great. I hope you don't adopt a certain motto. Won't look good. All right. Well, thank you for your time, Cooper. We'll be
Yeah, of
back
course.
to you with questions shortly, but I'm going to bring up the next party head to introduce
Yes,
their party.
of course. Do I leave
Thank you, Cooper.
or?
Well, hello again.
Hey there, Jax.
Hi.
I hear you're a party head.
I am a party head.
All right, and which party are you with?
My party is the Democratic Sovereignty Coalition.
The DSC?
Yeah, the DSC.
Okay, all right. And what is your party looking for? What are they looking to do?
So, our party, we want to help create good relations between not just our neighbors but other nations that we haven't so much explored yet. We think that Westhelm is strongest when we unite with others, and that's something that we feel that has been lacking a lot throughout all the terms. We've just recently, under this recent chancellorship under Assman, have finally started to really get to know our neighbors, get to know the people, start to be friendly with people, and it has done wonders for our community. Our VCs are livelier than ever. We have more people walking around. It's just a chiller vibe, having everybody hanging out and just having fun. And the biggest thing the DSC wants to focus on is making sure that we are getting well known and that our citizens feel like they're having fun, that they feel safe, that they feel like they're part of the greater Civ community.
Absolutely. Community is important.
Exactly. Um we also want to increase our economic strength. That's another thing that we feel like has been lacking a good bit, and we have plans to increase our status in the greater economic world, and we want to get the opportunity to share those plans and do something greater about it.
That sounds great.
Thank you.
So I got this part figured out. Do I interview all of you
Uh,
individually?
it is however you would like to run it. It is your hosting gig. Interview as many of us as you like. Ask us whatever questions you like. It is fully up to you, however you want to do it.
All right, I'm gonna be alternating between parties. Keep
All
it
right.
lively, so it's not a little bit too much of the same.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, I'm gonna. All right, yeah. Back to the audience with you.
Yippee.
All right. So we heard from the party heads. We heard about their mission statements, what their vibes are. And we're gonna start with the personal debate question interviews. Something. We're gonna start with Cooper's party. We're gonna bring Cooper up here to answer some questions.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hi.
I've got many questions for you.
Many. Okay.
Many. Now,
All right.
give me
Well,
one
shoot.
second. I'm gonna set up a timer. We're gonna have 5 minutes because we want to give everybody
How
equal amounts
how
of time.
many of them are trig questions, and how many of them are about Westhelm?
No trick questions. I'm just doing those on my own.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I have not taken trig in a long time. I was not prepared for that.
That's absolutely fine. Don't expect you to.
I'm an engineer. I should keep up with trig.
All right, Coop. Your
All
time
right.
starts now.
Time. Oh, okay.
My first question is: if elected, what would your plan be to stimulate West Helm's economy?
Simulate or stimulate?
Stimulate.
Stimulate. Well, I do think building public works will bring more people in, whether that be expanding like housing, like if we build like hotels or apartment buildings or something along those lines to
Mhm.
bring in new friends, because we are kind of getting crunched for space currently. With the High Guard
This
merger
is
that we just
absolutely
learned
true.
about, we now have some space to grow. But I we didn't know about that until an hour ago. So um, but yeah, so I do think building the public works within Westhelm will bring in more money, especially the railways. If we can have direct rails to Pavia, direct rails to like any of these countries around us, um, that will bring people in, whether it be tourism dollars or diamonds, I guess, or people who are actually coming by to buy from us.
Solid answer. And what about the immigration issue? I know you cited the space, right? But as of late, new friend induction has been kind of slow.
Well, within the past few weeks, it's not been that bad. Uh, if you look at just this past week, maybe I'm not part of the government. I don't get to see how many people are being added and whatnot. But I do think just uploading more to the Reddit, getting more known, doing more events, things along those lines would be helpful to get people to just remember the name Westhelm when they're looking for a place to stay.
Okay, all right, all right. If you could make any changes to the current legal code or constitution of Westhelm, what would they be?
I would like to on important bills, important things that the parliament is deciding. I think the citizens should be able to have a voice in that. They should be able to, whether it be just commenting on Discord, like I think it should be a public thing when these are added, and they should be able, like the public, the citizens should be able to say, "Hey, I don't like this bill. Can we like change it?" I Now, I think there's a problem there if it is an emergency bill, something has to happen immediately. But if it's something that's like, say, our legal code, our building code, or any of these codes that just got passed in the past week or two, um, if those were, I think they should have been visible to the people. Like they should have been able to read it and give their opinion on it before it got voted on.
That's a solid point. How are you going to solve the national debt crisis that Westhelm is undergoing?
We have a national debt crisis. Oh wait, that's right. Um, Now, I will run a balanced budget. We will have snitches set up to catch any new friends who steal from our entire economy, Dodge. Um, but yeah, I mean that's something that the country should do when the citizens act up. Now, should he have done that? He, she, I don't actually know what this person is. I've never spoken to them, but
You could refer to them as they.
yeah, that works. Um, I don't think they should have stolen from you. But also, we can't change that. And I do think it is Westhelm's duty to make up for that loss. But to answer your question, grow carrots.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Now, if the current chancellor and the current vice chancellor were stuck on a train track
Uh-huh.
and you could only save one, who would you save and why?
Jack's activity.
Okay. All right. All right. Good answer. Good answer. And if you
Assman's
had to
great, but he's not
Mhm.
been around as much as Jax. Jax does more good than he gets credit for, especially.
Very solid. And if you had a favorite Squigs moment, what would it be?
I don't talk to Squigs. Let's see. I can't think of any. I've never interacted with Squigs. I've just heard moments. I've heard of things. I've
You've
heard
only
of
heard things.
these I've heard myths and legends.
This is
I
true.
don't have any
Squigs is somewhat
personal
of a
stories.
cryptid. And
Yeah.
thank you for your time, Coop, but that's it. Alarm's
Yeah,
going
well,
off.
thank you.
All right. So moving on to our next candidate for Parliament, we are going to pull up. This one's gonna be a fun one. Welcome to the stage,
Hello.
Sam.
Hello, everybody. How's it going?
Welcome, Sam, on behalf of the DSC.
Pleasure to be here. Thank you very much.
Now, I have many questions for you, Sam. Some of them similar,
Wonderful.
some of them may be different.
I have many questions for you. Some of them good, some of them maybe not.
Questions for me?
Sorry, answers is what I meant to say.
I was gonna say I'm not the one answering questions here. Um, but as of right now, your time is beginning. Are you ready?
I am ready. Let's get it.
All right. So we heard from Coop. What is your plan to stimulate the economy?
Well, personally, I feel that if we begin to build up grant exchanges as well as personal businesses within Westhelm, we will then be able to stimulate our economy very nicely, along with adding as Cooper also mentioned, a direct rail to Pavia, so that we can get direct tourism from Pavia because it, as we know, Pavia is the hub for trade, and if we have one of the direct lines, then we will be getting more people.
This is very true. Line to Pavia benefits everybody. Now, which member of the current parliament do you think is arguably the most handsome?
Well, I think that one is a pretty easy one. I mean, Ass Man is a beauty. I mean, even just his name, it really gets the thoughts going. Absolute beauty.
I agree. I agree. If you had to make any changes to how the current parliament has been doing things, what changes would you make?
Personally, I find that the way the parliament is running is quite effective currently. I know that due to a lot of resignations, there was a lot of open cabinet seats. So the only thing I can think of offhand is possibly having a way to have interim elections so that those seats don't remain vacant.
That's a very good point you bring up.
Thank you very much.
Are there any changes to any current laws or the Constitution that you would like to see changed in your, if you were to be elected, your upcoming term?
I think that reevaluating the laws in regards to how the military can act might be prudent, seeing how we have a rise in our militarization. There's probably lots of things that haven't been covered because we didn't previously have them. I want to make sure that as we build up a powerful military, we also build up powerful laws restricting unfettered control through the military.
Very solid answer from a current de facto head of military.
Thank you very much.
Now, if if
Sneezy camp.
and Cooper were on a train track and you only had time to save one, which one would you choose and why?
Now, how are they on the train track? That
They're tied up.
matters.
You only have time to save one. There's an
But
active
like,
train coming
what
at you.
what position?
On their back, tied up.
Okay, so I would probably go run and lie down with Sneezy. I don't think I'd be able to live with the guilt of only choosing one. So I'd have a good conversation with him at the end.
That is an answer. That is very much an answer. What is your favorite Squigs moment?
Ooh, there's so many. Um, um, huh. I mean, really just the day-to-day banter of Squigs, really. It adds a lot of a lighter atmosphere to a lot of things. Like when you're watching a show and you see the comedic relief, that's kind of what Squigs feels like a lot of the time.
This is very true. She is both the light and the dark of Westhelm.
Precisely.
What would you do to affect immigration into Westhelm?
Personally, I feel like at least with my tenure within West Helm, we targeting the new friends that are coming in so that we can build a prosperous nation with real ties to West Helm. As someone who I've never been in another nation before. I've only been in West Helm. I have a lot of loyalty to West Helm. I feel like I obviously can't speak towards people who are coming from different nations because I haven't been in that position myself. But I feel like the way we've been targeting new friends has been not only really effective in bringing in a lot of new players, but has, excuse me, also been great for maintaining the loyalty of our citizens and the nationalism of West Ham.
Very nice, very nice. And sadly, that is the end of our time. Thank you for coming up here and speaking, Sam.
My pleasure. Thank you very much for having me.
Is there anything you'd like to say before you go?
Shout out Dodge. Buy from NC Imports, best drop prices in the server.
Thank you, thank you. What a man. What a man, everybody. That was Sam on behalf of the DSC. Now, next, we're going to bring up a member of the opposing party, which is a well-known member. He currently holds a seat in Parliament. He sells various objects. No rhyme or reason, but he does it. And I'd like to welcome up Stick to the stage.
Thank you, thank you.
Hey there, Stick.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hello, hello. I'm doing good. Doing good.
Wonderful,
Excited.
wonderful. What's that?
Excited.
Okay, all right, all right. You ready to answer some questions?
Sure am.
All right. Your time is beginning. So I'm going to ask you, what changes to the current legal structure of Westhelm would you make if you had to make any?
I would say Cooper also mentioned it earlier.
Mhm.
More the citizens should have more of a say in passing laws and such that are important and that will affect them. I think they should have a greater say in that.
Absolutely, absolutely solid answer. I know you're currently a sitting member of parliament, so this question kind of concerns you a little bit, but do you think that there have to be or should have been any changes to how the current parliament, despite all the issues of everything changing and all that, do you think that you would make any changes to how once things stabilized, how they handled things?
I would say that something important would be to always have odd number of an odd number of members so that it will result in no ties in questions because it's way more efficient in answering important questions. So that is the main thing I would say.
This is true. Even numbers can end in a stalemate. And how if elected again, how would you work at the national debt?
Well, I would probably continue as I have been doing, collecting carrots and then making sure that the security with snitches and so will improve because we have had a lot of these incidences in the past where we have not been able to contact people about them. So I think that that is something we should definitely focus on.
Absolutely. Securing the borders only makes a safer Westhelm. If there was any product that you'd like to see stocked at NC Imports, what would it be?
Well, it wouldn't be chicken feathers, meth, or lapis, because that would put me out of business.
Absolutely, I could understand that.
So, excluding those, I'm down for anything, honestly.
All right, good answer. Now, the other candidates have spoken about setting up railways to other places and all that. Do you have any plan to increase Westhelm tourism that differs from just setting up railways to other major hubs?
Well, of course, we would have to make ourselves more widely known through, as mentioned before, Reddit posts, events, and just basically reaching out to nations.
All right, solid plan. Now, what member of the current parliament do you think is the most handsome? And you can't answer yourself.
Damn. Okay. Well, I would say frying pan.
Wow. Did not expect that answer.
Man of Parliament.
That is true. That is true. And if you had a favorite Squigs moment, what would it be?
Probably say when she put a cube out in the ocean and called it a law firm.
Hey, it never got off the ground, but she could have been practicing law right now.
Yup.
I think you've actually you've answered all my questions. I'm at a loss here because a lot of the other questions were summed up in other answers. Actually, wow, I should have wrote better
Yup.
questions. Thank you so much for your time, Stick.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, that was Stick, current sitting member of Parliament. So next, we're gonna bring up a member of the opposing party, and today we're gonna choose the one and only Hey there, ass man.
Hello, 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 hello.
The sitting chancellor himself. How are you?
Oh, I'm so good, Dodge. I'm so happy to be here. I'd like to first and foremost thank you for being our wonderful, wonderful host and
Thank you. It's a joy.
best shop owner in town. And second, I'd like to thank this absolutely wonderful community for all getting together today. It's pretty crazy that we can get upwards of 20 people, 19 people here right now, all together on a Saturday.
It is crazy.
Yeah, it's super cool. It's super cool. I know it's just a game, but I love the passion behind all of this stuff. It's so awesome.
It's not a game, it's a lifestyle. All right, so I've got some questions lined up for you. You ready to answer them?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, your time is starting now. Now, other than yourself, who do you think the most handsome member of parliament is?
Oof, that's tough. That's tough. Okay, so this is unofficial, but
Sneezy Camp.
I'm gonna say
Sneezy Camp.
but he's not an official member of parliament, but he is one of our top advisors, our most trusted advisor, I'll say too. And although I've never seen a photo of him, I can just tell from his voice alone that
The emanating aura.
he's absolutely dreamy. Yeah, exactly.
You could even say that
Sneezy Camp.
is aura farming, the way he just stands there without armor or anything.
I
Threatening
love
people.
yeah. The fact that his skin is netherite armor. He has netherite armor too, but his underneath skin also has netherite armor, and I think that's just that's incredible.
Now, ass man, if Jax and Sam were stuck on some train tracks, tied up, with a train coming at them, and you can only save one, who would you save and why?
Okay, well, Sam's a fellow Canadian, so this would be an incredibly difficult decision to make. But I gotta go with Jax here. Jax has
Some
been
could argue that Jax is also almost Canadian.
almost Canadian. Yeah, New England. True. Yeah, Jax has been my right hand man since I began my chancellorship here, and obviously I work full time, so I can't be on the server nearly as much as I would like to be. And Jax has just been a absolute tour de force to keep Parliament running efficiently. For example, as I mentioned earlier, we've just announced that there's a merger between Westhelm and Highguard. That was
exciting.
Entirely,
You've acquired more territory.
very, very exciting, and that was entirely initiated and achieved by Jax and the leaders of Highguard. So yeah, Jax is truly. I think someone in chat said that Jax is the main character of Westhelm, and I'm kind of inclined to agree here.
Sounds about right. Now, Assman, how if you could do something different, seeing as your current sitting chancellor, this question carries a little more weight now, as opposed to somebody coming in to change things. How would you stimulate the West Ham economy?
Yeah, that's a great question, Jax.
Towards it.
Yeah, that's a great question, Dodge. Yeah. Look, Westhelm is very strong in some specific areas. We are very blessed that we are capable of mass producing 3 primary crops, that being carrots, potatoes, and sweet berries. Um, Over my chancellorship, particularly in these last couple weeks, I have been maybe going a bit too hard and expanding those farms because I know that with the wars going on across CivMC right now, the price of XP is only going up. And what's needed for XP? Well, carrots, potatoes, and sweet berries. And so
Very
I've been
true.
expanding our farms extensively, extending our relationships out with people like Solitude, who is in the chat a few. Is it Solitaire or Solitude?
Solitaire.
Solitaire. Yeah, they were in the chat a few moments ago. Not here anymore, but yeah, we're going to establish a direct line of trade with them. So we have a guaranteed stream of income coming in from that. And obviously, Dodge, we have a significant amount of carrots coming your way as well, and we'd hope that once those debts are paid off, we would continue that trade in good faith.
Absolutely. Sounds great to me. That also answers the national debt question in a way.
Yeah, yeah. In fact, I can't speak too much on it today, but we managed to put a significant dent in that debt today that I'll actually chat with you about after
How
this.
long? How long do you think until it's paid off? You think about an hour?
Oh, less than that, man. I'm talking 20 minutes now. No joke.
Okay. All right. All right.
Yeah, but mainly it's focusing on our strengths. We're not reinventing the wheel here. Um, you know, in the past I've been saying that we're not the most powerful nation, we're not the wealthiest nation, but soon I'm going to have to remove that latter statement because we're rapidly gaining in prominence, and yeah, to the point that I've been in touch with Pavia about potentially setting up a shop out there too. So Dodge, you might want to look out. You might have some competition.
Right. Now we're running out of time, but I have one final question for you.
Sure.
What's your favorite Squigs moment?
I've been on the server 2 years. Some of you might know. I've been with Westhelm nearly since its beginning, about 4 months, 3 months ago. And when Squigs first joined, she was one of the earlier members of Westhelm. I don't know if many of you guys know this, but one of her first actions as a citizen was to murder all the pigs in the nation for some reason. And
Wow.
I was the only witness to this. And yeah, that kicked off the initial quote unquote trial of Squigs, which has been a work in progress for about 4 months and successfully concluded only last week, which was a big moment for West Ham.
I can imagine. I can only imagine.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, Assman. Thank you for your time and answering the questions. But that is the end of your time.
Wonderful. Thank you, Dodge. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. So fucking handsome. So now we're moving on to the final members of each party. So we're gonna start with the opposing party once again, as we just spoke to a member of the DSC. And the final member of the opposing party, I apologize, I've forgotten the name of the party. Somebody say it so I could say it out loud. Been avoiding it this whole time. All right, nobody's gonna say it. We're bringing up the UGW. Thank you very much. The 6-7 party. We're bringing up a little guy, the man, the myth, the legend, Monkey Jopie, aka Clyde, aka Clyde 2, when he's on vacation. Hey there, Clyde.
Can you hear me?
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. So you're running for parliament. All right, I'll take that silence as
Oh,
confirmation.
hello?
Hey.
Are you not hearing me? What is this?
No, I didn't hear anything. I said so you're running for parliament. Then you went
Oh,
silent.
yes, indeed, I am.
All right. Well, I've got some questions for you, Clyde, if you're willing to answer them.
Of course.
Now, I've allocated, as with everybody else, 5 minutes for you to answer questions and all that. So we'll try to get through as many of them as possible. I'm excited to hear your answers. And your
Hey.
time is beginning now. Now, Clyde, what is your personal plan to stimulate the West Helm economy?
my personal plan is what I have been working on is just mining diamonds and ancient debris so I can buy a shop in Pavia, which then
Oh,
Westhelm
another idea for a
citizens
shop. Wonderful.
can use to sell stuff on like the commercial hub globally. I also think it's a good idea to um, get more events going, get more travelers to go to Pavia, get more people from outside so they can look at the shops here, buy something, stuff like that.
Okay, all right, all right. And now, Clyde, you've been around here for quite a while. I can't remember. Well, I think I can, but I don't know. I can't really remember a time of West Elm without you around.
Thank you.
What kind of changes would you make to the current parliament if you had to make any changes?
Parliament, or do you mean like the constitution?
Both. Anything.
For the constitution, I have two things. This is one you guys have already heard twice, which is also in my campaign promises. Is that I think we believe that citizens should be aware of what is then voted on, so they can say something against it or for it. And if there's like a vast majority that says something, that Parliament can see that and choose based on that. I also think that citizens, like in the Constitution, citizens now only have freedom and equality. I think they should have more power in saying stuff. So they should also get the power to um, force new early elections if they disagree and think the parliament isn't doing their job well enough.
Okay, all right. How would you, if you had to, how would you work at the current national debt crisis?
I think we should just keep farming. Maybe we can even start a GoFundMe inside of West Elm for people who think like, hey, farm this much, let's stop it. Let's just get the diamonds. I think it's inefficient to do the carrots, but it does save us money, so that's a good thing too.
This is true. This is very true. You're paying with the earth, the bounty of the earth, not with
We're basically paying
also the
with our
bounty of the earth.
time at the moment. I think if we pay it with something else like diamonds, emeralds, HP, I don't know, then we can use that time to um, make profit in other ways.
Very true. Very true. Now, Clyde, do you have a favorite Squigs moment?
In my favorite Switch moment is the day-to-day rage baiting of Nick.
Fantastic. That's one of my favorites as well. And Clyde, how would you handle the immigration issue?
But that's not an issue, right? I
Well, I
think
mean,
we need
it's
to.
there was once a point in time where West Elm was taking in tons of people.
I think that's a good thing. I
Things have
think we should
slowed down a little
motivate.
bit.
I think we should get more people again. I think the best way to do that is just by welcoming new friends with open arms and explain them stuff with the hope they'll stick with us. Um, and yeah, I think that would work the best. We could also organize more stuff to happen. Get Westhelm a more common use name in global chat to get more attention and posting more nation ads.
Very nice answer. Thank you, Clyde. Now,
Cool.
if Nick and Stick are on a train track, they're both tied up, and you can only save one. Who are you saving and why?
Um, I'm saving sticks because Nick has killed me too many times already. I think he should get it back once too.
All right. Well, thank you, Clyde.
Yes. Oh yeah, and he's
Do
way
you have
too
any
greedy with.
plans to increase? What was that?
I think he's way too generous with his pearls.
That is definitely something that can be said about him. But sadly, Clyde, that is the end of your time. But thank you for all those well thought out answers, and thank you for your time.
It's yeah.
All right, now we have one final person to answer some questions. I'm pretty sure we can all guess who it is as they haven't come up to speak yet. It's the one and only main character of Westhelm, as everybody else has been referring to them as. It's Jax. Welcome, Jax.
Hi, I'd like to also say that you forgot about Sneezy.
Oh, I thought it was 3 and 3. You know
No.
what? No, he's a real main character. I thought it was 3 and 3. I thought there was gonna be perfect alternation.
No, Sneezy's in our party.
Stop laughing. It's not funny. He's an
Sorry.
important member.
I love him. He's great. I love you, Sneezy. Oh my gosh.
We'll have a separate introduction. Well, Jax, I have some questions for you today.
I have some answers.
Some
Let's hear
questions
it.
that I've collected for you to answer.
I'm excited.
Your time is 5 minutes, and I will begin the clock now. Now, Jax, how would you increase tourism in Westhelm if you could?
I would love to have more events. I've been really busy with a lot of stuff lately with the High Guard merger and with increasing our infra in terms of our military infra. And so I haven't had as much time to focus on it. But even still with that, I have been one of the biggest pushers for this autumn festival. It's been mostly me and Sneezy for the most part pushing this festival to get it done, to get the event set up. We planned everything. It was our idea and I would love to have more events. We are talking about, having like karaoke nights. We're talking about having some maybe like 21 plus nights. Just having like fun events that gets people to come by. And I think part of that is just getting the word out and getting to know people. I'm very interested in getting to meet other people from different nations and getting to go to their events and getting to socialize and everything. Because I think Westhelm is best when it is socializing.
Absolutely. You've got a large community, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be connected to the larger community abroad.
Exactly, yeah. We want everybody else to see how fun Westhelm is. And also, I'm kind of curious how everybody outside of Westhelm is. I would love to get to know these other communities. And I'm hoping that I can put some time aside to actually go and spend more time there and get to know them.
Now, Jax, if you could tackle the immigration issue, how would you do it?
The immigration issue, as in the lack of space, or or a lack of people coming in.
Both.
So lack of people coming in. Uh, Again, before I got very busy with the military infra, I was really on top of getting a lot of people in. I'm the Minister of Immigration. I am I'm very vocal in global chat. People in global chat know my name. They've seen me around. Um, and I think helping out new friends and such is a big way to do it because they're lost and like we were all new friends at one point and we all know how difficult it can be. Something that Sneezy has actually been working very hard on is is building a new friends hotel and he has plans in the basement to take a bit from what Salerno has done and having a little hub area where new friends can get information, which can help us speed up the process of immigration, allow more people to come in. And I think being on top of that and having this new friend hotel is going to help, along with the High Guard merger, which gives us more space for people to go and live in. It causes us to not be nearly as cramped. I do also feel like that there is a lot of unused space at the moment in Westhelm that we could very heavily utilize that we haven't yet gotten to tap into.
Wow, very, very, very detailed answer. Thank you, Jax. Now,
Thank you.
if there was a product you'd like to see stocked at NC Imports, what would it be?
I would love to see ancient debris stocked at NC Imports. I feel like I'm going there every day with 15 debris, weeping and crying to Billie Eilish, hoping that Dodge will come in and restock the ancient debris. But if I if I could ask for anything else, I would like to see some some special artwork that is only purchasable at a New Canaan. Um shop, and I think that could add a really nice touch to the store.
Oh wow, very interesting idea. Now, Jax, if Assman and Sam were on a train track,
Yeah.
which one would you save and why?
I'm sorry, Sam, but Assman is my ride or die. I love this guy. We have been through thick and thin at this point. Um, and I cannot let Assman die. He says that I'm the main character of this story, but I literally would not be here without Assman. He is genuinely the kindest person that I have met in this entire server, and he makes every day that I get on enjoyable. Uh I love you, Sam, but Assman means too much to me.
Wow, not want to be Sam right now. That is actually the end of our time, Jax. Thank you so much for giving such detailed answers. And as a
Th-
sitting member of parliament, I know you work hard for Westhelm every single day.
Thank you so much. I hope to see you around. You're pretty peak yourself, Dodge. And the shoddy is out.
I'm trying to keep my composure here. Get out of here, Shoddy. Um, Now, I apologize for earlier. The final person up to speak will be the one and only my cousin, Sneezy Camp. Hey there, Primo. How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm having fun. How about you?
You know, we just vibing. We just vibing.
We vibing. Absolutely. Now, I have many questions for you. Some different, some similar. Are you ready to answer
Well,
them?
I hopefully have many answers for you.
I hope so as well. Now, you've got 5 minutes to speak. All right? Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Your time begins now.
Sneezy Camp.
What's your plan to stimulate the Westhelm economy?
What are my plans to, you say, stimulate?
Yes, to get it going. You know, economic foreplay,
So,
if you would.
so my plans to help stimulate the state economy would be kind of a mixture of the grand exchange, but also trying to vitalize private industry. Um, I would like to see maybe some state industry kind of thrown into the mix, but I think the Grand Exchange kind of serves that purpose for the most part. Um, that being said, I would like to see different industries like leatherworks, uh, industries that utilize steak, utilize sheep, utilize a variety of different things, right? So my goal is to hopefully boost the state's GDP with the economic output. I would also like to see a shop being done in Pavia that sells different West Ham goods, whatever that may be, whether it is just the state putting stuff in, or having I guess different contracts with some of the private business owners where they can also sell their goods in Pavia, because that could also be very good to help boost local economy.
Absolutely, Pavia is the central hub of the economy.
Exactly. Another goal I would like to see is kind of utilizing different trade agreements with other nations to help try to boost our trade, thereby helping our economy as well.
Yes, regular trade deals are a very good thing.
hmm
Are there any laws that? Well, I know you're not a sitting member of parliament, so you have no direct say, but you do input, help advising with the legal system. But if there
Yes.
were any
Yes, I do.
laws specifically that you could change or add, what would they be?
Well, I see a few different things that could be done. For starters, I would like to propose some bills that kind of help clean up some of the redundancy in some of the laws. By that, I mean like there are some phrases that were mentioned more than once. And so I think that should kind of be cleaned up just for more organizational purposes. Um, but for, I guess, to the crutch of your question, I think that there could be a few different codes that are implemented that kind of help supplement the Constitution. So I was kind of instrumental in pushing the idea of having some of these codes being put forward in the first place, and I'm glad they got adopted. And that was uh, the criminal and legal code among one, and then there was also the, I want to say, electoral laws as well. There are some that I would like to see get put forward too under the new administration, whether I'm in there or not, and that has to do with administration and regulatory codes, or sorry, administration and regulatory laws. And so this is just kind of a way to help define the different responsibilities and duties of the ministers and parliament members. And then also, it will go into the more detailed nitty gritty of government and law, on like what our duties actually are, some of the checks and balances, like the finer details of it. But then also, I want to see a codex of laws being introduced where it is a history record of all the different bills that have been passed and their corresponding amendments, etc. And it shows what documents are being affected, etc. And so this way it becomes very transparent for the citizens to actually see and view for themselves what has been actually passed. And that would actually be on the, it would be put forward onto the Discord as well. And this would be like an Excel sheet. Um, that being said, I think it's kind of crucial that we see transparency in our government, and we kind of already do that just through voting, but also just by having the bills thread being present where people can see what bills are being proposed, and if they have issues with it, then they can go to their parliament members and voice those concerns, right? Because this, after all, this is democracy, and democracy works for all, not just some.
Exactly. I couldn't have said it better myself. But sadly, Sneezy, that is the end of your time. But thank you very much for those very concrete, very detailed answers.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I wish we had more time.
Absolutely, I would have loved to pick your brain a little bit more. All right, so we've heard from all the people running for parliament. Now we're gonna open it up to questions from the audience. And we're going to do this a little funky. We're going to invite one party up at a time. So we're going to start with Cooper's party. So that means Stick, get up here. Clyde, get up here. And Coop, get up here.
Hello.
It's the
All right.
Union for a Greater Westhelm. Is
The
it
Union
that hard
for
to
Greater
remember?
Westhelm. I'm so sorry. The UGW
Okay.
doesn't stick out like DSC does.
Okay.
All right.
Well, we got to make more propaganda.
Yeah, we're not doing enough, I guess.
Propaganda's always great. Now, we're gonna open you guys up to questions from the audience. We're gonna have
Okay.
5 minutes here, so it's not much time. But try to answer the most prominent questions if you could. Your time is starting now. People ask questions. Demo Bottle Gaming has asked, would you rather be rich and happy or poor and sad?
It's a tough one.
Rich and happy? What the fuck?
How would you guys
Agreed.
handle a threat from a hostile nation?
Well, I would think we would continue as we have. I mean, at the state we have, in a very short amount of time, been able to greatly improve our military infrastructure, and I think just keep going on with doing that. The pace we have been is what we should focus on.
I'll agree with that. I do think we should use our military if we have to, but I think we should keep peace as our main driver. We are a peaceful nation, but if push comes to shove, we need to be able to shove back. And I think a big part of that will be stuff like the using the Reddit more, getting like more countries on our side, having this group of allies that can come to aid. Should we need it?
All right, now another question. You guys mentioned putting up snitches in your respective interviews. What would you do with the existing snitches set up, and how would you plan on integrating new or the current snitches into the current system?
It would be more so not removing old snitches, but adding more and making sure we know what snitch is where, so we know if something, a threat or a robbery or whatever happens, we can quickly act because then we will know where to go.
Yeah, it would be nice to have snitches that cover at least the whole downtown area. It might be worth stretching it to the docks area, but just having, because like there are still houses that can get broken into and no one would know. It would be nice to have some some Westhelm infrastructure built of these snitches. Like it could just be in the light posts, something like that. Just build out the snitches so that it covers more of Westhelm than just the important parts.
All right. Another question asks, you mentioned building a number of public works. How would funds be raised for the construction of these works?
Honestly, I was gonna go nether mining myself. Um, building materials aren't that expensive. It's finding the people to work on it that's more of a problem.
Kind of
How
connects
many
to
million
the
people?
kind of connects
that?
to the financing plans that we have,
Mhm.
like making
A
shops in
public
Pavia and
exchange would
such.
help. My casino, when it's up and running, would be able to fund a lot of public works.
Yeah.
Because you could build a pretty decently sized thing for like 20, 30 diamonds with building materials. So I don't think it's that crazy to think that it would fund a lot of works.
Very solid. How would you guys recruit new friends better?
Uh, saying
Yeah,
hi
go on,
when they
Pi.
join. Explain them how the plugins work, what they are. Uh, give them a tour in Westhelm, befriend them, teach them how the mining works, give them like some armor with the hope. Just befriend them, and then by themselves, like 9 out of 10 would probably say, "Hey, can I join this nation?" I think that would work a lot. I also think it would work if we, make Westell more popular by doing the festivals and stuff, etc. To get the name more used in the global chat.
I would also like to add that during the founding days of West Ham, I advised a lot on strategies on how to invite new friends and how to make them feel welcome. And during my time when I was Minister of Immigration, I think we had a lot of new friends join that are still active to this day. That's like I will continue that pattern.
Very, very nice answers. How would you guys effectively vet new friends to ensure that the
Me?
current player base remains safe?
Is there much of a vetting system currently? I mean, I've seen people go from not a citizen to a citizen within 20 minutes of joining the Discord server. So it I don't know that there's much vetting like currently. So adding anything, I guess we could just look up their name on CivMC, see if they're mentioned, but there's not much you can do to vet other than talk to them. and you can't guarantee that they're going to be not like you can't guarantee they're not going to be a troublemaker just from a conversation.
Well, I guess what you can always do is explain them how the law system works with paroling and stuff like that. I
Mhm.
think that would like make people aware of how risky it is to actually grieve. That it's not worth it because you won't be able to play anymore when you get paroled.
All right. Well, thank you to the UGW for their time up here, but that is the end of your time.
Thank you. Thank you for the
Thank you
question.
for
for
answering
having us.
questions from the crowd.
Yeah.
And now we move on to the DSC, which has 4 members, which we are now calling up.
Well, hello again.
Welcome back.
Hello, hello,
Thank
hello.
you. I missed it up here.
Good to be back.
And we're back.
Am I
Now-
here? Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Am I
you're
in
here.
here?
You're here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're
Perfect.
good.
Sneezy in here.
Yeah, he's here.
Err.
All right, you guys. We are now going to do the same as we did with the previous party. We're going to open you guys up to questions from the crowd. Are
You're
you
gonna
ready?
open us up?
I'll open you up. um,
Oh my god.
are you guys ready? You guys ready to
Yeah,
answer
Ready.
some questions?
absolutely.
All right, your time begins now. Crowd, you may ask your questions.
Several
Well,
people are
several
typing.
people are typing. Yeah, right.
Uh-oh.
Crazy.
Who's several people?
Everybody.
Arla is requesting to speak.
He's trying to jump us in Parliament right now.
I'll be honest, my
Oh, no, he
internet's
left.
not
This is
working
good.
that well, and I didn't hear
Uh,
anything
You
that you
know,
guys just said.
Demo, I think I'll take the bacon but no games.
Oh my god, not the
So
Jay
would
Schlatt
we
reference.
rather be rich and happy or poor and sad?
Okay, we got a real question. Let's let Dodge read it out.
Would you rather? Where do you plan to locate the military info that you mentioned in your promises?
Sam, I think you'd be best to
Well,
answer this.
yeah, I definitely would be the one to answer that. I feel like it isn't super prudent to answer that with great description. Um, I will say underground. It will not be visually abhorrent, as I know a lot of people in Westhelm do not like, myself included, the look of all these traps and other military infrastructure that is begun to be built. Um, I I I do have a concrete plan in mind, but I feel like explaining that right now would be not the best. Yeah, exactly.
Now, Sam, what is your social security number?
Mother's maiden name, please.
Well, that one's an easy one.
The name of your first
Um,
pet?
We got one from
Uh,
Hyde there
I-
too.
How would you
There's
connect
also one
West
from
Helm?
Cooper.
Mm-hmm. But how would you guys connect West Helm to the greater Civ world if you could? If you would?
Just like I said before, I want to go out, I want to meet more people, I want to hold more events. um I would really like to be able to introduce a minister of events, and I think that that could be really helpful if we had somebody who's dedicated to that, because at the moment uh it's a lot of trying to juggle like everything at once. With the current parliament, it's a lot of like being in charge of the events going on and the military infra and the external affairs that are going on, and trying to juggle all of that. I would really like to delegate to a minister of events and get something like that going on, so that way we can have other people in parliament work focused on other things. Like if we were able to get elected, I would really love to have Sam as my minister of defense to get that as something that's off my plate, not having to worry as much about building military infra and making plans and keeping Westhelm safe. I can delegate that to Sam, and then maybe I could delegate events to somebody else, or I could do them myself.
I'll also add onto that, Dog, if that's okay.
Mhm.
In terms of more practical connections, I completely agree with Jackson every way about the events and stuff. We also mentioned the direct line to Pavia. We have a bunch of empty platforms in our rail yard still. Let's expand those. We're building connections with New Canaan. We can have a direct line down to Highgard now, even though it's pretty close to us. We have new nations reaching out to us every day, talking about trading connections. Direct lines are the best way to go about that, and we can guarantee that at least Pavia will have a direct line, and certainly others we will explore as well.
Very good answers.
that,
Very good answers. Go ahead, Jordan. Sorry.
If I could also add on to that, basically kind of piggybacking off of what they said, as
Sorry, I don't think he's able to
Parliament
respond
member,
yet.
And he is
if I'm selected to Ministry of Foreign Affairs, I would think. Hmm?
Keep
Oh,
going,
it's
Jordan.
turning
Keep
into
going.
our
Keep
yeah,
going.
you got
Keep
back.
going.
You came back.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god. Can we move on to the next question because we're running out of time?
Yeah, we have one from Cooper up there that I think is important we address.
All right, to the
Which
two members of
one?
your party currently in office, why would you pass a new constitution a week before the new election cycle?
Maybe I'll start with this one, Jax, if that's okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
This constitution wasn't something that we began 2 weeks before the election. This was something we began months and months and months ago. Basically, as soon as I began my chancellorship, I talked to Parliament about how we need to rewrite King's Constitution. I'm not sure if you guys know the history of the initial constitution, but it was written by a single individual with no Parliament oversight, and it was not comprehensive. My goal as Chancellor, I kind of stumbled into the position. I didn't actually run for Chancellor initially, but I knew that the Constitution was one thing that I wanted to focus on. And I worked with Parliament and Sneezy Camp, who was a citizen at the time and is still a citizen, to comprehensively review and rewrite the Constitution into the document that you guys can see today. Honestly, it's my proudest achievement as Chancellor. The old Constitution, it was a sign of times of less democracy, in my opinion, and the new one I really believe establishes Westhelm to be a force for good long into the future. And by good, I mean it will be a voice of the people. It'll be a voice of those who uphold the values of being inclusive, and are here to play a fun game with one another. Yeah.
To kind of like piggyback off of what you said, a lot of stuff has been coming out recently. Like a lot of things have been changing and going on. It's not because of the election. It's because we have been doing a lot of stuff all at once, and we've been trying to keep up with all of it. Without letting anything fall behind. Some of that's been the Constitution, some of that has been the military infra, some of that has been the High Guard merger, some of it has been the Autumn Festival. It has been a lot of everything, and we've been trying to delegate and even out the work that we're putting into everything, so that way nothing gets left behind.
All right, very good. Well, that was the end of your time. Yeah, get off my stage.
Dang.
Thanks.
I'll do a little dance.
All right. So we're gonna begin the closing parts of this event. So I'm gonna invite up the heads of both parties up here.
Oh
Hey,
my
guys.
gosh. Hi, Cooper.
Hi. Oh wait, we're
So
supposed to
you
hate each
guys
other.
are.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is not a game. I
Sure.
hate you, Cooper. You're the worst person ever.
Yeah, exactly. Why would you change legislation day before? Like, no, I'm kidding.
There needs to be more slander. It needs to be more like American
Exactly.
politics.
Cooper, why didn't you change the
let's just talk over each other.
Constitution? Yeah.
Cooper, why are
'Cause
you
I'm a
putting tide
Cooper, I
on
hate
West
your
Helm's
mother,
water?
Cooper. You took my lunch money.
You didn't even have $5.
You took my 4.
You have $4.27.
Yeah, you took it.
This is slander.
This is kind of depressing.
Wait,
So-
is this a closing argument? Wait, what's going on?
No, I want you guys to give closing statements, but I thought it would be better if you were both up here. So
Well, I'm currently dealing with 2 people in my house bothering me in Minecraft.
that's fine. Cooper, would you like
They're
to give
just
your
breaking
closing
in.
statement on behalf of the UGW?
I did not prepare one, but sure. Yeah, the UGW we're pretty much standing on this idea that Westhelm needs more things built by. I mean, it'll be built by the government, in a way, but also the people. Just to have more reasons for people to move here, more things that get people into Westhelm and stay here indefinitely. And I also we believe in the empower to the people. The people should be having the right to, like, there should be more discourse around things being passed. Like, I personally did not see a link to read the new constitution until it was already uploaded. I'd heard it was being written, but I was not able to read it beforehand, and it may have been in there, but it wasn't. I never saw an announcement. It might have been my bad for missing it, but as far as I know, it was not visible until it was done. I just think more transparency and stuff that's being done by Parliament is a good thing.
Yeah, transparency is great. Everybody knows that transparent frogs are the greatest species. Thank you for that statement, Cooper.
Mhm.
Now, Jax, on behalf of the DSC, would you like to offer up a closing statement?
Yes, I would. Thank you so much. I want to say that the two main things of the DSC is maintaining the longevity of Westhelm and also keeping relations friendly, not just with outside of our borders, but within. As a lot of people know, there was a lot of hostility in Westhelm for a long time. There has been a lot of infighting under the administration that we are currently running. It has been so much nicer, and we really love this community just as much as Cooper does. And we want to help maintain a fun, safe environment for everybody. I want to continue to have fun debates with Cooper and everybody else here. I want to continue having fun game nights, and the DSC
21 plus night.
21 plus night, exactly. We want to continue to be able to be friendly with each other without having to, like, get at each other's throats. Because at the end of the day, this is a game, and we want to have fun. I want to enjoy it. I want to get to enjoy the people that I'm debating with, and I feel like I finally get to say that when I get to be with Cooper. I've really appreciated this debate with you, Cooper, in all honesty.
Of course.
And I appreciate how mature you've been about this whole thing, and it really does warm my heart that I get to share the stage with you. Um, we at the DSC want to maintain longevity, maintain fun, and maintain the peaceful nature of Westhelm. And I think that if you elect us into Parliament, we can ensure this.
All right, wonderful statement by the DSC and by the UGW. Thank you guys for your time, and this is the end of the event. The second Westhelm election debate.
Wait, can I say one more thing?
I still haven't finished my trig homework. What's up?
End sweet berries in the streets.
And sweet berries in the street. Yes, yes, that is yes. Down with the
An
sweet
issue
berries
that
in the
both
road.
parties can agree on.
So done with them.
All
All
right.
right.
Well, thank you guys, and thank you Westhelm for having me as your host.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Dodge. Thank you, Dodge, and thank you, Cooper.
Mhm.
All right, that's it. Everybody leave now.
No, you have to kick me.
Yeah, kick us out.
Force me out of government.
Pull us out.